It's time to explain Black Panther. For everybody who doesn't know really about Black Panther, cue the intro. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fandoms Anonymous. I got a quick little message yesterday. Shout out to Shannon and Oren and the whole family down in Mobile and Satsuma Gators. Shout out to the whole family. We have some people in this world, and it's fine, it's perfectly fine, that are not necessarily comic book watchers, comic book movie watchers, comic book TV shows, or just don't know about comic books in general. But there's sometimes when things will catch people's minds. And what caught Oren's mind, a friend of mine, my brother, what caught his mind was Black Panther. His kids were telling him about it, telling him a little bit about what it was, but I wanted to take the opportunity for Oren and for all of you out there, my viewers, to explain Black Panther. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the comic books. I'm going to explain a little bit about his backstory and who he is, and then I'm going to go into where he is now in the movies. Okay, there have been a lot of iterations of the Black Panther comic since the year 1966. All right, his debut in the comic books was in February, and not February. His movie come out in February 16th, but his debut in the comics was Fantastic Four number 52-53. And that's where he premiered at. His name is T'Challa. That is his name. Now, do we know if he has a last name? No, we just know he got a first name, T'Challa. Apparently, everybody in Africa just got first names that we know of. Anyways, what a lot of people think is that the Black Panther character is named after the Black Panther Party. No, Black Panther, the comic book character, predates the Black Panther Party. Okay, so that's a little tidbit of information a lot of people don't know. Over the years, Black Panther has had many different stints in the comics and has been a part of many different teams such as the Avengers, and one of my favorite, the Illuminati, is Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Namor, Black Panther, and Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four, which they could really do now since there's a lot of shakeup going on with the Fox and Disney universe. All right, T'Challa was second in line to come to the throne behind his father T'Chaka, to be the Black Panther. There have been a long line of generations of Black Panthers, with T'Challa being the most notable that we hear about all the time. And we hear about some of the others when you read some of the comics or you watch some of the cartoons or things of that nature. Okay? The Black Panther gets his powers from a heart-shaped herb that gives him access to the powers of the Wakandan Panther God and a mystical connection to the previous Black Panthers. So Black Panther is sometimes known as the God of the Dead because of this connection with these people who have died on in previous generations. T'Challa is a skilled hunter, tracker, warrior, strategist, politician, inventor, and scientist, and he has a PhD in physics from Oxford University and considered as one of the 8 smartest people in the world. Now, again, this is the Marvel world, the Marvel Comics world, not the real world. But I think it really is the real world. Anyways, he's also a trained gymnast, acrobat, and a master in various African martial arts. The Black Panther, like I always said, holds the title as the King of Wakanda. Let's talk about Wakanda. Wakanda is a fictional country in Africa. I believe it's real, and I want to go there. All right. On a map, it's located in East Africa, just north of Tanzania. So, my people from Tanzania, if you watch this video, let me know if Wakanda is real or not. Okay. All right. So, in the past, a meteorite made up of vibranium crashed on the land that is now known as Wakanda. Okay, vibranium is one of the most rarest metals in the Marvel Universe. Something to compare it to would be adamantium. For those of you who know the character Wolverine, his claws and his whole skeleton is made up of adamantium. You gotta say that slow, adamantium. But vibranium is also the the metal that makes Captain America's shield. You know, I can't see my cap shield. It's kind of back there hidden because I got a desk that my wife bought me now. So normally you can see it, but Captain America's shield, if you know Captain America, it is made of vibranium. All right. So Wakanda is sometimes known as the City of Gold or El Dorado because of its riches. Vibranium is very rare, and sometimes T'Challa will sell small, minute amounts of vibranium to, of course, supply his country. But he only supplies it to people that he really trusts and nobody that's crooked. So don't think JoJo and Bobo and Randy and Larry are about to just get some vibranium. Where if he's selling that vibranium, there's somebody he trusts, somebody he knows, and that's not going to try to overthrow him or try to steal from him. Okay? The people of Wakanda are some of the most technologically advanced people because of their nature and because of the vibranium there. There are so many things you can do with vibranium. It absorbs sound. It absorbs a lot of different stuff. It's used as building material. They make some of the Black Panther suits out of it. The Black Panther suit is actually weaved out of vibranium. They make weapons, all types of stuff. It has all types of uses. It's just so rare. It's like oil. You know, oil, we do a lot with oil. Gold, we do a lot with gold. So in the Marvel Universe, in real life, vibranium is that's what it is. It's very rare, very, very rare. Wakanda has made its country hidden from all civilization to protect their values and riches. You're not just gonna drive into Wakanda or fly a plane to Wakanda. No, it's not gonna happen. If you're coming to Wakanda, you have been invited by T'Challa himself. That's just how it is. If you try to just invade Wakanda, you're going to die because the Wakandan warriors on the borders, you're not going to get far. You're just not. You're not going to get far at all. So don't even attempt to try it. You're going to die. It is what it is, and there's going to be no mercy because you're invading their land. It just makes you think, what if Wakanda was actually real? There's been a thing going out where a lady posted on Twitter. She said, I have $300 for the person that in a serious manner in an interview with Donald Trump in a press junket, ask him how are the race relations with the country Wakanda and see what he says. And it has to be done on video. I want to see that. I want to see that so bad. I want to see that so bad. If that happens, you don't understand that it will bring joy to my existence to see Donald Trump answer that question and to know that it's not a real question. It would be so hilarious. Okay, let's move on. So we're going to talk about the MCU, which is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. For those who you don't know what that means, that's all the Marvel movies. Even for you people that don't watch the Marvel movies, that's your Captain America movies, your Iron Man movies. You heard of them. Your Thor movie, the Ant-Man movie, the Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man, not the old Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man, okay? You know, those movies, that's your movies there. With the Guardians of the Galaxy, that's another one. Those are the movies that are part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the big conjoined set of movies that have been going on for about 10 years now in the Marvel Universe, being done by Disney. We met T'Challa in Captain America Civil War that came out in 2016. He was at a UN meeting where his father T'Chaka was killed by a bomb at the UN summit by a Bucky Barnes impersonator. For those of you who know who Bucky Barnes is, he's the Winter Soldier. He made it his mission to find and kill Bucky Barnes, but found out that it was an imposter. He ended up fighting on the side of Iron Man to stop Captain America and Bucky. Of course, this was before he found out that Bucky was innocent. At the end of Civil War, we saw T'Challa going back to Wakanda, and he gave asylum to Bucky and Captain America to stay there because we know that they were fugitives from the law, along with Falcon and Scarlet Witch and all those people. They are fugitives at this time. Now, as far as the Black Panther movie is concerned, this is basically what's going on. T'Challa's back home to claim his throne as Black Panther in the exact civilization of Wakanda, the real civilization of Wakanda. Okay, we will see him in his own element with him being at home. This movie is so important. I'm going to get to that in a second. I'm going to finish this up. He's facing unrest from Eric Killmonger, who wants the throne. He's one of the people that belongs to one of the tribes of Wakanda. He's also against Ulysses Claw, who we met in Avengers Age of Ultron, who had went to Wakanda and actually got there and stole some vibranium to give to Ultron. When he went to Wakanda, he was branded. He actually left alive. That I don't know how. But he was branded on his neck with a sign that shows the Wakandan sign for a thief. So this movie is important because when Kevin Feige, the head over there at Marvel Studios, when he announced what was going to happen in this movie, he said this movie is going to be 90% an African American cast. Now, I talked about it in the previous video. You see my skin color. I was born with this skin color. I came here in this skin color. I came into this race of people, or into this people as a whole. And to have a movie depicting a black superhero who is a king of, for one thing, he is a king of a nation in Africa where our ancestors came from. It does not get any better than that. Orrin, I hope you're listening to this, man. I hope you've gotten this far in the video. I already know, man, you are going to go to this movie guard down in your African attire. It's not even a question. Just go ahead and get it, lay it out, go ahead and press it and iron it now. I know you're going to show up in that movie dressed to the nines. So again, this movie is so important. And I want to take my time out to tell you guys about Black Panther and who he is and where he came from and how long he's been around. He's been around as long as a lot of us have been around. He's been around since 1966, and no, he is not responsible for the Black Panther Party. He was before the Black Panther Party. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments below, whether you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, and or ideas, of course, always email me at fandomanonymous17@gmail.com. You can also comment below on this video, whether you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. It doesn't matter, YouTube or Facebook. Check out the shirt. We definitely want to hear from you. Please check out the channel and watch all the content. We have over 700 videos for your viewing pleasure and enjoyment, and we just love what we do here at Fandoms Anonymous. Again, thank you all for your support. Thank you for watching, and again, please go see Black Panther. Please go support this movie. I know I'm going to see it 3 times. 1, so I can take notes and review. 2, so I can sit back and enjoy it. And 3, for the measure of support. That's just me. That's how I do things, especially with the movies such as this. Again, follow the channel, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in another video.